Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Xenogears, and at long last, we are on the dreaded second disc. Dreaded, perhaps, only to me. I actually had a nice little cushion of like 5 days that I could have just recorded more of this, but I've been dreading it. Because this is going to be, if I remember correctly, a lot of chair. Like a whole lot of chair. You have no idea what I'm talking about. You will. I'll introduce you to the chair. It's gonna be a lot of story and a lot of me reading from a chair. It's still you'll see what I mean. It's not necessarily a bad thing until never mind. I'm rambling. Show, don't tell. Let's chair it up. Dreaming. I was dreaming. Perhaps it was a long-forgotten memory. A dream. A memory. Things remembered when one is asleep. Things forgotten when one is awake. There, the deepest layers of memories become the outmost layers of one's dreams. Which are reality? Which are illusions? One cannot tell until one wakes. Or perhaps they are, at the same time, both truth and fiction. A vast nebula, with no boundaries, an empty equivalent to my own existence. I dreamt such a dream. A long, never-ending dream. Lyan. Lyan, what is wrong? Lyan? In the dream, I was called Lyan. I was an artist. I had become recognized as a talented artist, and now I was painting a portrait of Nissan's mother, Sophia. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's finish for today. You look rather tired. Are you alright? I'm fine, thank you, but now that you mention it, shall we stop for today? You must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia. Enough of that now. When it was just the two of us, would you stop calling me that? Just call me Elly, as you used to in the old days. And you don't have to be so stiff and formal. Oh, alright. Very well, yes, let's do that, Elly. Elly. It was a time when she went by such a name. A time when we had met up with one another. A time when nothing between us mattered. It was better that way. Just two people together. It was better to have left it that way. I think I might go back home. Only for a week or so. Oh, really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more. You're going all the way? Just to do that? If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh. Then how about I have one of my followers, the Kalal, take you in one of our gears? You'll arrive quicker, and you'll be much more safe. I lied. I wasn't out of paint. I just feared I would finish the portrait. I wanted to keep on painting. Forever. So I wanted to buy time. She'd probably despise me for that. No. She'd probably just give me her usual smile. She was that kind of woman. Dreams. The life of a man named Lyan. The life of countless other men. All but dreams. Now that I'm awake, these countless numbers of long, heart-rending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one woman, no matter the day, no matter the era. That did not change. Nor did her name. That dream changed me. That dream was a catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. Perhaps it was the memory of my soul. A dream. I was dreaming a dream, or perhaps it was a memory from a distant past. A dream, a memory. Those words I was unable to convey, that day, that time. Those thoughts I was unable to carry out. Words and thoughts, the connection between the two. Without words, thoughts cannot be conveyed. Without thoughts, there are no words. They are both as vital as each other. They can never be divided. Like the wings of an angel, like a man and a woman. An unchangeable destiny. Feelings one wish one could change. Meetings with a person who would change me. And watching myself change. I dreamt such a dream. A long, never-ending dream. Lyan. Lyan, what is wrong? Lyan? In that dream, I was called Sophia. Mother Sophia. A symbolic name, crowned upon a person to be the people's hope. A name I was destined to have, whether I wanted it or not. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let's finish for today. You look rather tired. Are you alright? I'm fine, thank you, but now that you mention it, shall we stop for today? You must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia. Enough of that now. When it was just the two of us, would you stop calling me that? Just call me Elly, as you used to in the old days. And you don't have to be so stiff and formal. Oh, alright. Very well, I mean, yes, let's do that, Elly. Elhyam. I always liked that name, because when I first met him, that's what he called me. That was my true name. I think I might go back home, only for a week or so. Oh, really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more. You're going all the way just to do that? If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh. Then how about I have one of my followers, the Kalal, take you in one of our gears? You'll arrive quicker, and you'll be much more safe. I wonder when it started that he started refusing me. The walls between us, our position, our circumstance. He refused to recognize these. No, maybe it was me. Therefore, I didn't want them. I wanted the two of us to be ourselves. That is what I wished for. So, I had him paint me. The way I really am. Dreams. The life of a woman named Sophia. The life of countless other women. All but dreams. Now that I'm awake, these countless numbers of long, heart-wrenching dreams are impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one man. No matter the day, no matter the era. That did not change. Only his name. That dream changed me. That dream was a catalyst for me to resolve the purpose of what I was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. That perhaps was a memory of my soul.
He's
finally awake. Here you go. I'm healed? You've been sleeping in the nanoreactor for 3 weeks. Nanoreactor? Who are you? Me? Ugh, I forgot my name. Some people call me Tara. You seem to have recovered completely. Those were terrible wounds, but maybe your youth and strength helped. But your friend's wounds are much more serious and may take a little while longer. My friend? Elly! Elly. Hey, quit staring at the naked girl and come on over here. Elly? Oh, what just happened there in those chairs, which you'll be seeing a lot more of, by the way, very important. I mentioned that there was one big revelation to be shown out, and there have been clues about this revelation for the entire game, but I'm still not going to spell it out, but that's a pretty big chunk right there. And the storyline is a huge reason as to why this game was so memorable to me, because it fell in line with my beliefs at the time pretty heavily. Fei! Doc! I heard from Taru and hurried right over here. Boy, that was lucky. You were fortunate to have come down near Taru's research facility. This is no research facility. This is a man's hideaway. Satan told me about you. I was shocked to see a couple lying down with blood all over them. A couple? At any rate, you had a narrow escape. Fei, make sure to thank Taru. Tara, thank you very much for helping Elly. Both Elly and I were so badly hurt. What is that machine? It's called a nanoreactor. It is a device that can rebuild substances on a molecular level. Not only can it heal humans, but theoretically it should be able to create many substances. Is that the same thing as that guy in Solaris? I mean, is that the same thing that Krelian is studying? Yes, that's right. I was the one who taught nanotechnology to him. You did? You shouldn't waste time talking about such an unimportant subject. Looks like her treatment is done. Oh, you don't need to come. Just wait here. Fei? Oh, she got dressed quick. Elly! Fei, Now, why don't you two go get some fresh air outside? It ought to ease some of the shock of the change. I knew it was you. Fei? When you came into the room just then, I was afraid you may have forgotten about me and everything else. What do you mean? I mean, because... Elly, you seemed a little different from before. Has my face changed? No, it's not it. It's more like... I mean, your atmosphere or impression is different. Just a little. But I felt something familiar. I felt the same way when I met you for the first time. Some peculiar feeling like we've met before, somewhere. Fei... Yes? I don't remember much of what happened after we were shot down. It's better that way. But I heard someone calling my name. I felt like I was covered in something very warm. I remember that clearly. Thank you, Fei. Elly? Fei. Hey, it's almost time for you to come back! There's something important we need to talk to you about. Alright, we're coming. Well, Elly, shall we go see what's up? Sure. Enough with the nervousness. You guys are 18. Of course, Fei's technically only had a memory for 3 years, and Elly's been in a weird military situation. I don't know. Let's see here. Deep, 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 do. But yeah, the first time Fei meets Elly, this is, it's too early. It's too early. But there's a clue. There's a clue in episode 3 when they meet for the first time about their relationship. I've been bad-mathing the second disc because of the way that they convey a lot of the information, but the actual information being conveyed is good. Like, I still like the story. I just wish there was less chairs. In fact, the fact that they're letting me walk around and, like, look at my menu is actually kind of a big deal considered to what's prepared in the next hour or so. Alright. Whatever the hell they want from me better be good, considering they just interrupted my impromptu possible makeout session. Or at least hug session. I don't know what was gonna go on. How do you feel now? The fresh forest air should have refreshed you some right, eh? Anyway, it's about the removal of the seal. I found out it can be released using the nanotechnology that regenerated you two. The nano-assemblers are enclosed in this pod. If only we could scatter them all over the world. There's an ancient military installation nearby. We might be able to use the mass driver located there to launch this pod into the upper atmosphere. Once the nano-assemblers are released up there, the connection current should spread them all over the world. I wish I could do it, but I'm getting much too old for this type of thing. Then again, it's your future. An old man should not butt in. You young ones must do it for yourselves. Here. And, of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. Try this wristband on. What is that? This is an emotional control device which nanotechnology is applied. From this machine shaped into a wristband, nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. There they refine the SSSR intercerebral substances, such as serotonin, that controls emotions. Well, I suppose it's rather difficult for you to understand. But in short, it means that the manifestation of your second personality, id, can be suppressed. Id. Fei. Well, it's all theoretical, though. Oh, and I did one more thing as well. I installed the same control device in your gear. You mean it can release id at will? Yes. I call it id system. Or system id for people who read in order. But of course, it should not be overused. Use it as a last resort. Elly, Doc, Fei, there was nothing that you could do. It will never happen again with Tura's technology, though. He is one of the 3 Chevet sages. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Oh? It sounds like we have a guest. It's kind of funny, because the only reason I understand that scientific stuff, despite the fact that it's hard to read, is because of my experience with medication. That wristband is kind of like, antidepressants. Yes, I'm sure there's a visitor. It's like it's like nanomachine-controlled antidepressants that are shot into your blood, I guess, which is kind of crazy. I just like that that's how they described it. Because, like, yeah, SSRI inhibitors, I believe that's a, oh, I didn't say inhibitors. Whatever. It works on the same principle as a lot of antidepressants, unless I'm reading it wrong. If only I had some type of neurosurgeon on staff who could confirm that. Fei, we've got problems! Today, a peace settlement between Avet and Kislev is being held at Shevet. But Solaris' mobile weapons are approaching Shevet as we speak. Please help! That has nothing to do with this young man! Tara! You're getting in my nerves for being so selfish. Satan told me about you. You show up after finding out that it is now controllable. Aren't you ashamed? You haven't changed since then. You only care about yourselves. Fei, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you! But... please go. I'll go to the mass driver. Elly... no matter what happened before, Shevet needs your help now. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there is still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please, don't forget about that. Bartness people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? So please go help them. Are you sure? What about you? Don't worry about me. I'll manage somehow. But all by yourself? I will accompany Elly. You do not need to worry. I have brought along my own Omni-Gear. Your own Omni-Gear? Yes, my Omni-Gear. Fenra. It is the same that I brought from... it is the one that I brought from Solaris. I left it with Jasper in case of emergencies. Doc. Alright, please take care of her for me. Elly, be careful. I will. We are truly grateful for your kindness, Fei. Ha! Suit yourself. Ignis, right? Yes, the goal of the enemy is to destroy the cities at Ignis. They have already destroyed half of Belitavik and will probably reach Nisan in 4 hours. Shevet will try to drive them back with all the power that it has. 4 hours? That's cutting it close! Ah, no need to worry. Bashfazar and I fixed your gear with nanomachines. It is much more powerful than it ever was before. Why, you should get there in half the time. What? Is Old Man Bal here? Esmeralda is here as well. So yeah, this is Watol Mark II. You'll notice it's vastly more buff. It's been working out. They basically just put it on like a Nautilus machine, made it do some push-ups, chin-ups, and now it's ridiculously buff. And it's got little wings poking out just like Xenogear. It's kind of a combination between Xenogear and Fei's old gear. Of course, both of them are actually the same gear when you think about it. This is incredible! We meet again. The host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. I didn't think I would ever work on it again. But why are you both helping me? There are some things you just can't explain with the word fate. You're just going to have to see it with your own eyes. Fei, going? Yeah, I'd better hurry. Hey, where are you going? Fei, please hurry! Alright. No one's gonna stop me now. Well, no one stopped me before. Except for Bishop Stone, but he cheated by exploding at the end. Actually, Fei wasn't there during that battle. Therefore, no one has ever stopped me. Just you wait. Are you sure you want to go through with this? You wanted to live quietly away from the battlefield, did you not? I noticed myself running away from reality. At first, I thought my situation was similar to his. I thought Fei would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. I might have been desperate after losing my mother and father. Despite all that, I may still love him. That's why I want to see what Fei and what I can do. I want us to be apart and think about ourselves again. I want to see how I really feel. You have changed a lot, Elly. What happened to you in these past 3 weeks? Really? I don't think I've changed. Yes, you have. I should say, you have matured. Like a mother. Excuse me? I'm only 18 years old. I'm nowhere near old enough to be your mother. Sorry. You just gave me that impression. That is all. Anyway, Tan, I'm going now. Alright, I will follow you as soon as I am able to finish off here. I go too. What? I go! Emeralda, I can't take anyone else along for something like this. I'll be fine on my own. If Elly go, I go too. Emeralda have to go with you. Emeralda? No! Emeralda go too! Why not just let her go? I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiter. They may interfere, so you may feel uneasy going it alone. I think Emeralda's cut out for this job. Besides, she's going to want to go no matter what. Take care of her until I can join you. Please? Okay, you win. Let's help each other, alright? I can do it alone. You just watch. What a jerk. Huh. I thought so. So, you were the one who brought Fei and his girl to me. I realized it the minute I saw the two of them. Why, I could not help but notice. They looked like the spitting image of you and her. Yes, just as you looked yourselves way back then. Right, Lyan? A huge thing just happened. I hope you understand the huge revelation that just happened. What do you mean? He's still alive? Yes. Ridiculous. Didn't Ramsu shoot him down? She was also on the gear that Ramsu shot down. I won't have her die. But there is already a mother. Although she may not be the anti-type, as long as a current mother exists. As far as I see it, that is not complete. Quite picky, aren't you? Didn't you say that you threw away all human emotions? I don't care about what you think. Anyway, as far as he is concerned, I will put Ramsu into it. Any objections? Where is he presently? Elric was destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. We should still be able to locate individuals. Wait a moment. He has left the crash site and is heading towards Ignis. I see. So he has left the area. That means it is only a matter of time before the seal is broken. Did you say something? It's nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news. What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time for the resurrection is near. We can get the girl anytime. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time. That's right, just sit there in your digital floaty balls and wait, you digital floaty ball jerks. And smash! That's it. Sorry. I had problems with robot voice, but I might have figured out a solution. I don't know, though. So I need to stop here, and my voice is torn into little itty-bitty pieces. So next time we'll jump straight into combat. The first combat of this disc, actually. But it's kind of not... It's not real combat. It's faux combat. But whatever. I am CrossKnights. I'll see you then, and, I hope you can keep all the crazy stuff straight, because on this disc, they really don't give you any time to process it. It's just going to be boom, 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 boom. Boom.